New studies reveal the unlimited admission of refugees creates significant, costly cultural and security issues in the U.S. One America's Kristian Rouz has that report.
Several new reports find refugee resettlement programs are costly to the U.S. budget and bring questionable economic and cultural consequences for the nation. According to the Federation for American Immigration Reform, or FAIR, each refugee resettled in the U.S. costs taxpayers almost $16,000 per year. These costs are accumulated in Medicaid, food stamps, public education and housing, as well as other welfare benefits, as most refugees fail to integrate in American society as self-sustaining individuals.
There's a draw here. People want to live in the United States because it's a fantastic place and because you can earn a living and support your family. So if you don't put measures in place to control both the illegal migration, but also the lawful migration to the United States, then you have a problem.
Authors of the FAIR report point out these costs don't include additional spending on national security and law enforcement aimed at ensuring the refugees don't pose a menace to society. Meanwhile, the Office of Refugee Resettlement reported such individuals work for an average $10.50 per hour in their first 5 years in the U.S., hardly a major benefit to the economy.
The best way to protect the most number of people is to help them temporarily where they are, in hopes of eventual repatriation and the situation calms down in Syria. Third country resettlement in a country like the U.S. should be a last resort option.
The FAIR report found the U.S. has admitted over 3.5 million refugees since 1980 and almost 100,000 refugees in 2016 alone. President Trump has achieved major progress in putting America first, as costly refugee admissions have dropped to below 7,000 people in the first 4 months of the fiscal year 2018. This is the lowest level in 15 years.
Because there's a large number of special interests that are making significant profits from having these people here, and so they're more interested in lining their pockets than they are in protecting the taxpayers. I think the other thing that's key about this is the amount of fraud that's going on is enormous.
Yet another report disproves the leftist narratives of cultural enrichment stemming from mass migration. According to an estimate from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, up to 500,000 women and girls in the U.S. could be subject to female genital mutilation. Whilst liberal bicoastal elites appear to have little concern about FGM's devastating impacts, the practice is reportedly a crippling issue in the Midwest amongst migrant communities hailing from the Islamic regions of Africa and the Middle East.
Female genital mutilation is a terrible, abusive practice that causes immense physical and emotional pain and damage to young girls that can last a lifetime. It is a federal crime. 22 states have crimes against it, yet it is still being practiced in our great country.
President Trump's effort to curb the influx of low-skilled immigrants seeking welfare benefits and promote high-skill arrivals from other civilized nations is expected to significantly diminish the destructive economic and cultural impacts of mass migration. Kristian Rouz, One American News.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call today.